All right, all right, all right. Welcome to the sudden and unexpected vibes and stuff. I can't believe that DSJ has me here for this, but we are here. We are here. 12 o'clock, midnight, Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everyone. Um,
Another reason not to go to work.
yes, another reason for that going to work. Um, should we hit up Ron from Still Knicks fans or no? It's midnight, man. I ain't gonna hit that man up randomly. Talk about the R&B show.
Well, I mean, listen, if anybody's down to clown, this is a great time to be down to clown.
So everybody, we found an Instagram post, and I think this is a sensational idea. By the way, DSJ, this is one of the most creative ideas that I've heard. I got two creative ideas today. Wiz, um, talking about editorializing, the community issue. I like that. I think Wiz has a great idea. And then this one too, where you just find a random social media thing and just talk about it. Thank you. I think this is. I think
Yeah,
this is great. So
and
the
salute to
question
Wiz because
is,
it was a great conversation about culture and community earlier.
yeah, and listen, respect to everybody that contributed to the conversation. Bully had some great points, man. Some great perspective. Wiz had some great perspective, and I just talked about the stuff that I know, right? But it's one of them things, man, where I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I think we need to have more conversations like that in our communities.
Truthfully,
Yeah, yeah.
truthfully.
I just think we need to have more of those type conversations. So, but with that said, you guys, excuse me, and gals, see the question. I'm gonna scroll through it and let you know who the participants are. You can only choose one. Which of these 1993 jams takes the cake? Hmm. Song number one is "Cry for You" by Jodeci.
Oh yeah.
Song number two is "Anniversary" by Tony.
Hey yeah.
Tomorrow will come, and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Song number three is Silk. I think this is Happy Days, right? Oh, this is Freak
This
Me.
is
Oh, Freak
freak
Me.
me,
Okay.
baby. Oh yeah.
So this is Freak Me by Silk. Okay. I love Lil G, man. Lil G, hey, he that dude. He that dude. Um, who was these dudes right here?
Escape.
That's Escape. Okay, okay. This
Just
is this
kicking
this
it.
is Escape just kicking it. Okay. Sorry, Escape. But yeah.
I told him to.
Yo, so this is Escape right here, just kicking it. Okay. One of my favorites. This is Mint Condition. You send me swinging.
I wait for the
Pretty brown eyes, right?
day. A sweet gentle sway.
All right, and this is H Town knocking the boots.
And give me some good love.
Knocking the boots, and this is Tony Braxton. What it, this? I love me some him. No, this is Breathe Again by Tony Braxton.
And I just can't thinking about.
Yeah, Tony Braxton, and this is Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
The
My my
man had
my.
a challenge dedicated to this song.
Yes, this right here may be the winner, but we'll see. This is Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes.
Comeback of the year, 1993.
Yeah.
Jackson.
And the final song is SWV Right Here, Human Nature Mix.
Who wasn't just doing the background of Michael Jackson's end of Human Nature?
Right,
Just on the record.
right, right. My thing is now that you know the participants, DSA, now that you know the participants, right? Let's do an exercise, right? And in this exercise, let's tell everyone what we're looking for, so they'll have some type of insight into how we are going to judge, so it just doesn't seem random. Summer of '93, what are you looking for? And not just summer of '93, because Mint Condition was, I think, February or March, I think it was. um just going off of memory. um what are you looking for out of this exercise? Are you looking to rank them or declare one winner?
Declaring one singular winner. There can only be one. Like
Okay.
Highlander.
So what would you like to do in terms of, should we throw out the trash first, or should we just get down to the nitty gritty? My
I like
preference
to.
is take out the trash, and
Yeah,
then
I like to eliminate the trash
maybe
first.
shave it down to like 3 songs.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think it only be fair.
Right. So what song are you giving the ejector seat to?
The
Should
first
I
one
should I
would
should I go back through them? I'm going to go back through them in
no.
reverse order.
Okay, okay.
Should I go through them one more time for you? You
No,
got your
no,
three?
because
Oh, you got your
um,
one that is going to get the ejector seat.
yeah, I already got the one for the ejector seat.
Should I go first, or would you like to go first?
I'll go first in this one.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right.
Okay, so my first ejection from the tape deck would probably be Escape. Just kicking it.
Oh no! You threw the dude. Oh, I keep saying dudes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think again, I mean, because it's still a great song. It's just that in this category, and out of these songs that exist in that time frame, um, I would probably call it the weakest out of this whole thing. It's the weakest link out of these tracks.
Why is it the weakest?
Um, the impact was a good opening, but there's other singles had more staying power than just kicking it. If we're listening to, if we're just going through the catalog, you'll remember the song after it's played, but you won't. That's probably not even the first song that comes to mind with Escape Now.
I'm gonna go back and look at it, bro, just to make sure that I'm not being a hypocrite. Why they dressed up like the police? They dressed up like the ops, bro. They got on SWAT jackets in the video.
Yeah, during that time, you know, big vest, big combat boots. Everybody wanted to dress like a
They
SWAT.
dressed up like undercovers.
Yeah, everybody wanted to dress like a SWAT member.
Oh my god, this is oh my god, this video is
It's a
terrible.
raid.
Yo, they need to call SWAT in on their vocals.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh my god, they just They dressed up like Crisscross.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, Jermaine Dupri's their
Oh,
label head, so
yeah. Yeah, I had another one in mind, but this one beat it out for me too. Just
and
kicking
again,
it.
like I said, just it's not a bad song. It's not a it's not an overrated song or anything like that. It's a good song. Just in
But
this category, it doesn't have staying power like the other ones do.
I, I can't get over the fact that they singing about being the side chick. I think it's a terrible song. I think it's a terrible song. The message is bad, especially compared to when you open up the first song you see is "Cry for You," where a man is like, "Yo, I'm mad macho, but I can't help myself for you. I will cry for you, lady. I
Yeah.
will cry for you tonight." And then you have the ladies dressed up like SWAT members talking about being the side chick.
Freeze. Well, good thing this didn't come out when Bad Boys did.
Yes. Okay. Touche. I got. Yeah, they need it, but honestly, I think they need to call SWAT in for those vocals. I think they need to call. They need to call APD right now.
And called
They
Trigger
they need to
Lowry.
put. They need to call APD to put out a APB for their singing coach.
Marcus Burnett, Trigger Lowry. We
Yeah.
need you on scene.
ASAP. Okay, so I disrespected this song enough, and I'm doing it all in fun. I'm just having fun with it. I'm just having fun with it. But um, can we save this song? Like when we get further into the conversation, can we reach back after the conversation and say, well, you know what? Now that we had the discussion, I would rather have just kicking it over, say, another song that we'll eliminate later.
I would challenge anybody to save this song out of every song that's mentioned. And
Okay,
imagine the fact that we have this song, right? And in 1993,
right,
we also had R. Kelly giving us Your Body's Calling and Bump and Grind. And
right,
that's not even on the list.
right,
Man
right,
alive.
right.
I can't say we escape on this one.
That's a great point. If R. Kelly didn't make it, but this song made it, um, the Bump and Grind remix didn't make it, but this song made it. I'm not throwing this song in the trash can. I'm throwing the trash can in the truck, right? And then I'm throwing the truck on a ship, and then I'm throwing the ship on a rocket, and I'm launching it to outer space. You know what I mean? Eh,
Martians, this is for you.
yes, yes. And you know what? And those Martians might send it back.
Send it to Jupiter. They'll like it.
Right, right. Is there anything about this song that has a redeeming quality? Because the video is terrible, but the song is not as bad.
Um, in terms of the song itself, the fact that Candy wrote it,
Right.
which at that time, if you think about all the dominant R&B acts, how many women were actually spearheading the creative campaign of writing the song or helping to produce the song? And I think that to me is what made Escape kind of that group that you just like, you know what? No, I like that. I like the idea
Right.
that they're coming from the perspective that they're coming from, and it's not written by Babyface.
Or a man writing a song for a girl. Yeah.
Right.
Or a man writing a song for a lady. Yeah. Because clearly, a man did the direction of this video, right? Because the girls are not bad looking girls, man, but or the ladies are not bad looking ladies. It's just how they dress. This video didn't age well.
Well, you can't tell that to Biggie because Lord have mercy. All her feelings.
Yeah.
I felt bad for them in that situation. I said, listen, I don't do pity dates, but in this situation, I just might
Yeah.
take Candy out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. But you know what, man? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not for sure where we are with it, man. With them, I would say, I think the song. I'm thinking back, like I'm looking to this on and looking at this on the IG account, right? But I'm thinking back to how I used to hear the song in the car, which was my best system at the time, or it might be my best system, period. And the song sounds a lot better in the car than it does, you know, you know what I mean. As a matter of
Oh
fact,
yeah.
I gotta mute this site too just to make sure that I don't get dinged. Okay. All right.
Yeah, what's crazy
Um
is that it reminds me of my childhood, getting ready to go to school. This is one of the songs that would come on the radio, and again, I think the best part of it, honestly, was singing. Well, for me, it was singing the hook. You know what I'm saying? When Candy does it, whoa, 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 when she does that part,
yeah.
like that was my favorite part to sing along to.
Hmm.
So I
Well,
mean,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say I don't want to throw them away completely, but when you're comparing these songs, they gotta get thrown away. I'm sorry. Sorry, Escape. We gotta put Escape in the ejector seat, right?
or at least on the Fire Escape.
Yes. Or something. But they can't stay. They
Yeah,
can't
it's
stay.
just some spring cleaner. We'll just put you out here for a little bit. We'll bring you back in after a while.
Right. Oh boy. Ron just hit me up. Okay. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me send this to him just in case.
Yeah, salute, Ron. How you feeling?
Yeah, so I just sent the. Oh, there he is. Yeah, R&B vibes. Yeah, man. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, I just sent them the link, man. Just hey, man. So no pressure, no pressure, but that's our brother. So when it comes to stuff like that, man, we gotta always put the invite out there. So no pressure, Ron. No pressure to come in here and talk R&B. You know I'm gonna hold it down. You know I'm a real fair judge. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold it. I hold it. Me and DSJ will hold it down, right? So DSJ, I'm gonna go through these one more time, partially because of myself, but partially because I think I need to see these again. Okay. All right. So SWV, Human Nature. That's the way love goes. Janet Jackson. Can we talk? Tevin Campbell. Breathe again. Tony Braxton. H Town. Knocking the boots. Mint condition. You send me swinging. They're eliminated. Silk. Freak me. Tony, anniversary, and Jodeci, cry for you. Right, right, right. And so Ron says, I appreciate the invite, but you could hear a pin drop in here right now. Yeah, man, no doubt. And listen, you and I have the same, Ron and I have similar music tastes. So when we say the next one to go, I'm gonna be speaking for Ron and myself.
That makes
DSJ, you want me
sense.
to go first on this one, right? Since I went first last time, and since you went first last time.
Yeah, by all means.
Okay, so let me scroll through one more time just to see who I think needs to go. They're gone. All right. All right. So these are the ones I think need to go. Them. SWV Human Nature Mix has to go. And the reason why I say that is because they used the Michael Jackson sample to make the song a hit. Not even them, right? And it's not that I don't think SWV can sing because they're probably one of my favorite female groups of all time. But if we're picking the best of the best, I would at least like to have it be something original.
Yeah, I agree. Under the circumstance of the original mix as opposed to the human nature mix, I think the human nature mix beats out the original.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, if we're talking about original sound,
Right.
um, thank you for the remix, but yeah, I just can't see eliminating Little Sister over this one. I
Right.
can't imagine getting rid of teenage Tevin Campbell for this one.
Over
Um,
over a voice that we know is a home run.
like she's yeah, phenomenal harmonies. Coco was a fantastic lead,
Yep.
but yeah, I'm reluctantly choosing this one to go next.
And this is just and this song is eliminated for fairness and clarity. Right.
Right, right.
Fairness and clarity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
it's
um,
almost like like packing a box and you want to sit it outside, but you be like, well, maybe I just need to leave it by the door.
yeah.
I mean, we are cleaning, but maybe it just needs to stay by the door.
I'll take
Nah,
it outside tomorrow. Right. That gives me
yeah,
time to think about it.
looking for any reason. Hey, they said it's about to rain. In about 7 hours. I just don't want to forget it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um.
yeah,
So if we come into a mutual agreement on that on this one, let's just move on with it then.
yeah.
All right. So SWV, sorry, ladies, y'all been eliminated over a technicality. It's only a technicality.
I love you, Lily.
I love Coco. Right. Right. All right. So we're moving on. Let me go back and name the ones that are left. I'm sorry, I moved a little bit too fast. All right. So Janet Jackson, That's the Way Love Goes. Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Tony Braxton, Breathe Again. Knocking the Boots, H Town. Mint Condition, You Send Me Swinging. Silk, Freak Me. Tony, Anniversary. And Jodeci, one of their smash hits, Cry For You. All right, DSJ, one of them has to go, bro. Which one do you think has to go?
Oh man, uh, very tough decision. But the comeback kid of 1993 will be the next one on my list to go. Janet Jackson, I love you. Thank you for what you've done coming back with the sexy, sultry sound, but I am having the hardest time letting anything else go on this list. Even debuting of Tony Braxton, like this is her debut,
Right.
and just following up from all the like man, countless like I don't even think even on this Janet album, this wasn't even her best song.
Anytime, any place.
Man, a vibe,
Right.
a vibe. So
Right.
again, with a heavy heart, that's the way love goes. Will be the next to go on my list.
All right. So we have a disagreement, right?
All
We
right.
have a disagreement, right? I simply want to scroll to the song I think that has to go, right? Where is it? Where is it? I want to scroll to the song that has to go so that we can talk about that one as well. Gotta go.
Oh,
Mid condition, you send me swinging has to exit the stage. So now we have a beef, right? Now we have a beef. It's that's the way love goes versus you send me swinging.
right.
And for those keeping score, this is a battle of the Minnesota sound, right? It's a battle of the Minnesota sound, right? The light Janet Jackson control. I found my voice, strong Janet versus an average singer in the high tenor range with good musicians. DSJ, if I tell you this, will you think I'm nuts?
Um.
I think you are better than this dude in mint condition.
Oh, I mean that's high praise considering he's
High
very
praise.
rangy.
I thought it
He's
was just a
very
compliment.
rangy. That man is rangy.
No, that man, he sounds like a yeah. He
Nah,
sounds like a
he
Raphael Sadiq ripoff.
ha. Nah, I think if anything, again, like to aspire to his voice, like even right now, like the first thing that I would do is I go to like Pretty Brown Eyes, and again he carries the group. He is the lead singer of a band. There are no breaks for him.
Okay, okay,
He can't mess up on live performance, and if he does, it's because he's leading the entirety of an album plus.
okay, okay.
And it's a hard sell because again, um, when it comes down to like signature songs, right? When it comes down to like the moment that they go on tour, the songs that people want to hear the most, "You Send Me Swinging" and "Pretty Brown Eyes," "Breaking My Heart" will probably be like top top two, top three
Of what?
on
Of their
anybody's
songs?
list. No, just on anybody's list. If we talk about like concert goers and you ask them what do they want to hear, and if they could hear this like an encore, they'd probably pick those two songs.
I think Tank is a better singer than him.
Eh,
And you know how I feel about Tank, bro.
yeah. I know you got a love for Tank.
Okay.
uh, Now, Stokely, I think Stokely is one of those singers that is very unique because of the fact that it won't be the entirety of the song that wows you with his vocals. It'll be during like the second part or during the bridge or a lead up to the second hook or the third hook, and
Okay.
that's when you just go for it, Stokely, and you let him go, and he'd be like, I know I'm getting some tonight. Like something magical is about to happen the moment that second part of the song takes off.
I think Janet is a better singer than him.
Eh.
Am I wrong for that? I think they're the same voice. Honestly,
I think
I
that
don't
Janet
think
Jackson is
Stokely
a
can sing his way out of a wet paper bag full of feathers.
nah. I think if anything, Janet Jackson has a very, and it might just be the sound because she's. I don't think anybody's really pushed her vocally,
Right.
but she stays in a certain pocket,
Right.
and she doesn't really go too far off of that. Out of that pocket.
She's a
She's a
technician
per,
for sure.
she's a perfect pocket quarterback.
Yeah.
I think
She
Stokely
is
has the
Chad
ability.
Pennington.
I think Stokely has the ability. I think he can scramble like Randall. You break the
Stokely?
you can break out that pocket, and he
Stokely?
and he'll find a way to get you them yardages. Because I think, yeah, again, I challenge anybody to listen to the second sequence of Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes,
I listen, bro.
and watch him go crazy.
I don't
That
know.
that part when he gets rangy and this feeling is the one thing my heart is sure of. So why? And think about, I'm singing this in about maybe two registers under what he normally does.
Mm. I think if Tevin Campbell sung this song, it may have been one of the greatest songs of all time.
It might have been. It might have been.
So we got to come up with a consensus, bro. Because
As a matter of fact, I think this is a fair thing, right? I just read Ron agreeing with you on this one, so I would take the 2 out of 3 in terms of voting, and I can concede with that. If both of you feel like Mint Condition has to go, and I respect you guys' opinions, um, I think you guys are qualified to have this conversation with anybody, just with the vast range and knowledge of music,
right.
along with, what I'm saying, again, your fandom, your musicality, um, your technical ability to break songs down, as opposed to just listening to it and, yeah, I like it. Like, there are reasons.
Right.
I can concede to the what I'm saying, to the being the lesser of this
But
vote.
let it be known, Janet, you are on thin ice.
Slippery. This is
Slippery.
this is
Janet, let it be known that just because you beat mid condition doesn't mean you're going to beat the next person. Right?
yeah.
So let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's get it because when we get to the top 4, I know it's going to take like 3 hours to parse them down. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But you know what I'm saying. So DSJ, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think the next person to go should be this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it should be Janet.
It,
I
it,
think the
ha-
best part of this song, no lie, and I know this is gonna sound mad weird, and y'all know I love Janet, right? But the best part of the best part of the song is like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. I think
what's so
the
funny?
best part of the song is when she is talking.
Well, I'm gonna be out for me. Um, I think. I mean, the song is enjoyable, right?
It's
And
definitely now. It's definitely a joint now.
from front to back, it's enjoyable. But again, she stays in the pocket. There's no breaking free. There's no like the song is carried well
She's Matt
by
Ryan, bro.
Janet Jackson, but like I think anybody could have sung the song and had the same impact, or maybe even better. Maybe somebody
Yeah,
would have challenged it and went even further with range, inflections, um, riffing, like something that would break it from just being a vibe and being a powerhouse.
man. Lisa Keith would have did something to this song that would have been illegal in 48 states.
Oh yeah,
Anybody remember Lisa Keith?
yes I do.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, yeah. Cormega's in the building. Yeah. Um, let's do it. Let's move on to another. Janet is gone. SWV. Wow, SWV is gone. Janet is gone.
Yeah, so
Okay.
no
Then we
Texans to
have
represent the
remaining
top.
Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? Breathe again, Tony Braxton. Knocking the boots. H Sound. They're gone. They're gone. Wow. Silk. Freak Me. Anniversary. Tony. And Jodeci. One of their hits. Like, what's the name of this one? Cry for You. They
Cry
got
for
so
You,
many. You know what I'm saying?
power ballad.
Yeah. Um. So I went first last time with Janet. So it's
Right.
on you.
Yeah. Okay. So I am having the hardest time because my first instinct is to say, breathe again, must go. And the debate within that is, do I want to get rid of Tony Braxton on this round, or do I maybe want to get rid of H Town on this round? The struggle for the struggle
Mm.
for me in this round is kind of hard because I'll be honest, I actually I prefer listening to Breathe Again over Knocking the Boots. I would rather sing Knocking the
Knocking the
Boots
boots.
than Breathe Again.
Right.
I can see more being done with Knocking the Boots.
Right.
I can feel more with Breathe Again.
Can I be fair
So
with you?
yeah, absolutely.
I think Breathe Again is an album track. I don't even know why it made this list.
Yeah.
You know why I
I think
say
just
that?
because it. I think because it was a hit. I think in terms of like, because I mean, she has. I don't know if there's another album that spawned that many singles.
Right.
We talking about 7 whole
Maybe
days.
two by Boys to Men.
Yeah, yeah,
But this is
yeah, because
for
they had about
Still Knicks
six.
fans. Boys to Men is overrated. That's for Still Knicks fans. Boys to Men is overrated.
Oh
Right.
man, Rama ended up walking right outside just to get on the panel and have this conversation. Oh man, that yeah, it's hard to breathe again. Is really, and do I agree that it's not maybe the strongest single?
Right.
Yeah, probably. Um, because I mean we talking about 7 whole days. We talking about you mean the world to me. Like there's just countless songs on that
Let me just
album.
say this, bro, because I agree with you, right? But how does Breathe Again make it, and When Will I See You Again not make it? The
Good
Babyface
question.
song?
Yeah. Well,
How did,
and that is a good question because of the fact that we know how you feel about Babyface
yeah,
as an artist, not his impact in music as a whole,
right,
but as an actual artist, which come to find out he didn't even want to be.
right.
But yeah, because that the song that album for the Cool in You, When Will I See You Again, um, Never Keeping Secrets.
Never Keeping Secrets should have
Ah,
been up here before Breathe Again.
yeah, and like I said, I think that there's more feeling, and like she carries the song well. Like I think this is one of those. This is a Josh Hart type of track where she grabs
Yes.
the rebound, goes coast to coast,
Right.
maybe hits somebody with a Euro step, and then she scores. Because after that second verse, when she starts to kind of carry the song a little bit, like the ending of the way she ends that second verse is the Euro step right there. The
Yeah.
rest of it is just the basket because there's nothing else to the song. And I think that might make the decision. I think that might have just made the decision easier to go ahead and pick pick her to go next over H Town.
Tony Braxton, I agree with you, has to go.
I love
Right?
you, Tony.
But for the sake of, and it's no disrespect to Tony, it's just when you're talking about the great of the great, when you're talking about the great of the great, then, you know, everybody can't be the greatest.
Nah.
So we have remaining Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell, Knocking the Boots by H Town, these guys, um, Silk, Freak Me, okay, Tony Anniversary, and Jodeci. Which one of them would you choose? Or is it my turn to go first?
Um. Yeah, this is your turn. I reluctantly had to
Okay.
send Tony Braxton away, but I love you,
Okay.
Tony. I'm gonna come back for you. I need her to breathe.
All right. So the song I think has to go is this one. Can we talk?
Okay, so I will respectfully disagree and say H Town has to go in this case.
Okay. Okay. Um, is there a hood bias?
I think is it. I think it's a um maybe maybe. I think that when it comes down to Tevin Campbell, this is a signature song. Like I think there isn't a dispute anymore. I mean, you've heard the album, um, you've heard his songs prior to this album, you know, um, and Can We Talk seems to be like the one song that you associate specifically with Tevin Campbell,
Okay.
right? And I think it's the
Nah.
same thing for Knocking the Boots because that's their like that's if you say H Town, the first thing you're doing is asking for that old thing back.
Okay. Touche. I got you. Touche. That was slick. I got you. Right. Um. Let me reconsider. And the reason why I'll say reconsider is, um, I don't think "Can We Talk" is a Tevin Campbell song. I think "Can We Talk" is a R&B classic.
Right.
You feel me? Like it has all the tones and tenets of a R&B classic. I think the time that it was introduced to us, though, it was overshadowed by all types of music that was out at the same time, right? And so, because I think this is off the "I'm Ready" album, right?
Yes, it is.
There was a slow jam off of the "I'm Ready." Um,
Even yeah. Matter of fact, the title track, I'm ready.
no, "Alone with You" is it, right?
Yeah. We even talking about the one where it's like break it down.
Yeah, yeah,
The Prince inspired. Well, not even Prince inspired because I mean this is Prince's this is Prince's song. But you have
right.
that one. Always in my heart is another one.
Mm. Yeah, I think we got to let this one live. Can we just let it live just because of that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think,
Okay.
and again, like I said, the man had a challenge dedicated to a social media challenge, a
Right.
call to arms for all R&B acts, male and female, to just sing a version of this song.
Right.
Babyface is on this list without being on this list. Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Okay. So, I man, H Town. The reason why I wanted to let H Town live is because it thrived in a specific lane. Right.
Oh yeah,
Knocking the Boots is a joint because it's a joint. Right. It's not a joint because it's sending a message. You know what I'm saying? It's not a joint because it redefines something. It's just a joint. You know what I'm saying? It's just a
absolutely.
it's just like um this group that only excuse me that it seems like only I love, right? This group called Black Girl. They had a song called "90s Girl" and it was a "90s Girls" remix. And the "90s Girl" remix uses Cheryl Lynn's encore, right?
Hmm.
To me, that is they singing is not nothing. The message is not nothing. Like, I'm an independent woman. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
me, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's a joint though. So shout out to H Town, but I agree with DSJ that Tevin Campbell has to live, and for Tevin Campbell to live, H Town, they have to go.
well,
They
rest
have to
in
go.
peace, Dino.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And no disrespect to H Town, but they only had like 4 songs anyway, so whatever. So SWV is gone. Janet is gone. Tevin Campbell survives. Breathe Again is gone. H Town is gone. I don't even know what this song is. You sent me swinging. They're gone. They're gone. Wow. So
Sweet
the
baby.
remaining groups are Silk. Okay, so it's Jodeci, Silk, Tony, Silk.
And Tevin Campbell.
Tevin Campbell. Wow. Should we throw somebody on the altar to save the top three?
We're gonna have to. Man, we're gonna have to. This is this is tough. This is tough.
And so, for the record, everybody keeping score, everybody watching, it's not about the artist, it's just about this song, right? You can only choose one, which 1993 Jam takes the cake. So we're not talking about their discography, only if we get into the minutia, right? We're just talking about songs. Ooh, that puts me in a weird spot, bro.
Very, very. But these are tough calls, and someone has to make these decisions.
Um, I'm gonna throw my two out there, and it's gonna be controversial, but whatever. I'm gonna say "Freak Me" and "Can We Talk" are on the chopping block,
Yeah, yeah, those are my two.
and the reason being is because um, "Can We Talk" is the most original
Right,
out of the two. It's not the same old bump and grind, I want to hump your body, song by a soulful R&B singer. That's not an original. That goes all the way back to Teddy Pendergrass, all the way back to Turn Off the Lights and all of that.
right.
But the singing, bro, if we're breaking it down to the very last compound, if we're breaking it down to Lil G versus Tevin Campbell,
Because that's what it boils down to.
because you said Prince wrote this song, Can We Talk?
No, this was a babyface song.
Can
Break it down.
Babyface wrote Can We Talk?
Right.
And Freak Me is a Keith Sweat song.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Keith Sweat versus Babyface.
And
Hmm.
only in this category because singing wise, yeah, we know that Keith Sweat won't survive that one.
So I think Lil G is maybe one of the greatest singers I've ever heard.
Definitely one of the most dynamic voices. Yeah.
Right. But Tevin Campbell's voice is like ambrosia. Tevin Campbell's voice at that age was like that voice that would bring bodies back to life because it was so innocent and powerful at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my
Again,
goodness.
the guy
Um,
made a career off of this album.
yes,
Like he didn't have to drop anything else after this.
right,
He
right.
could have saved Back to the World for somebody else. Um,
Tomorrow, remember Tomorrow?
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. This album right here. While I think Tevin Campbell's Tevin album opened the doors for him, I think this one put the door stopper in. You
Yes,
can't kick me out this club.
right,
I'm here.
right. So what does that leave us then?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm kind of going through the pockets. I think Silk's Freak Me was probably the most innovative way at that time to incorporate hip hop and R&B.
Right.
It's also a creative way to say what everybody else. has already said, this is knocking the boots Silk version.
Right. It's that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The originality ain't there.
Right.
Right. But they can sing.
And the concept of how they did it.
Right.
Because again, when we talk about hip hop and R&B, the first thing we think about is mid tempo to fast tracks, R&B singers singing on a hook.
Yeah.
Um, but an actual rapper, not the group members, an actual rapper being on this track, singing this, rapping the verse or whatever.
Right.
This is the first time that I've heard, that I could think of, that I've heard a self-contained group of singers
Right.
rapping.
And the
And
harmonies
and
are
it didn't make you say,
fantastic, bro.
"Oh, turn that off."
The harmonies on this are fantastic, bro.
Yeah. Um, I think for me, it boils down to how much do I like Little G and his ad libs
Right.
over Tevin Campbell's range.
I think I've made my mind up. I think I made a decision on who should stay and who should go. Have you made your mind up or you need more time?
I'll be honest. I think I need maybe a couple more minutes because again, that is a battle. Do
Right.
I prefer Tevin Campbell's range over Lil G's dynamics?
Right. Okay.
It's it's like Steph Curry shooting from half court over LeBron James's dunk over Jason Terry.
Right.
What do I prefer more in this situation?
My preference is Tevin Campbell over Silk right here. No disrespect to Silk because I love Silk, right? But
This is
but
yeah, this is their song. This is to open the doors.
right. But but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think this is their third best song off that album. I think their three best songs are Happy Days, Lose Control, and then Freak Me.
You know what's so funny? I actually now I agree with lose control.
Right.
I prefer um I prefer the song called "It Had to Be You"
Yeah, I like that song too.
over "Happy Days."
Really?
Yeah, and it just might be because I love that. There's specific parts of that song, and I think the fact that they did a climb
Right.
um at the end of the song where we're going from one octave note to another octave note, to another note to another. I think it
Ooh.
took like 3 or 4 note changes,
Like
almost
like
how
like
like
meeting in my bedroom.
right. And matter of fact, almost like how Beyonce does "Love on Top," how we go through. Here's one note at the end of the song, but let's take it up a notch, and then let's take it up another notch, and then let's take it up another. And I loved that part.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Silk will have to go on this one. I think
They will have
freaking
to stay or go. You want
I think they'll have to go on in this
so
category.
Tevin is the winner.
Tevin will win out.
Okay.
Almost like clawing his way back to the top of the mountain,
Back to the world. Okay, I
back
got
to
you.
the world.
I got you. I got you. So Tevin survives, right? Um, so I'm just gonna go to the end just to so Tevin survives, right? SWV, Janet Jackson, Tony Braxton, H Town, Mint Condition, Escape, Silk, and so the remainders are Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, Anniversary, Tony, and Jodeci, Cry for You. And so you who went first last time? You did or I did?
Um,
So
I
you
think
so I think I went first. I think it was your turn, but I came to a decision first.
right.
Um so I'll go first, right? And you can only choose one. Which 1993 jam takes the cake? And with Can We Talk, Anniversary, and Cry for You remaining, I'm going to say the song that has to go is Cry for You, Jodeci.
Oh, blasphemy!
What?
Nah, I can't do it.
And
I
I love Cry. Listen, I love Cry for You, bro. I love Cry for You. I love Cry for You, bro.
clearly not as much.
Yeah, I love Cry for You, but I love R&B more than I love Cry for You. And so I just can't throw Can We Talk just out the window.
And you don't have to. But out of those three that have to go, I would be first to get. And I'd get rid of Tony's anniversary first. And I love that song.
Absolutely not, bro.
I
Because
got to.
absolutely not. It is the most original song of all the songs that were listed. There were songs. There were songs about I'm sexy and you want this, right? And then there were songs about um, what can I do without your love, Tony Braxton. Then there is the song I'm on bended knee. I'm on bended knee and I will cry for you because I'm a macho man and I'm on I'll bend down and do whatever for you, right? And then there was the Bumpin' Ugly song, all of the songs that just talk about like, oh, I just want to jump your bones. And then there's Can We Talk for a Minute? Girl, I want to know your name. That's not original. But tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait is our anniversary. How many R&B songs have you heard over the years where a group of singers are singing about an anniversary?
Um,
Or a special time, a special place, something.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Do you remember? Which must mean they've been together long enough for you to celebrate the 21st night of September.
Yeah, yeah. That's one.
Yeah, I'll have to dig in the crates for another one. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
at
but it
least
don't come to you. It don't come. But
it
Cry
don't
for
come right
You.
away.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, yeah, it doesn't come right away. Yeah, that was it.
Right. And so here's the thing. Cry for You reminds me of Boys to Men songs, all of them mixed up. I'm talking about the concept, right? Notice they are out on a desert in the video, and we know that's green screen because they out in the desert. They ain't even sweating, right? They out in the desert. They out in the desert with leather jackets.
Oh no, there was no. You know that behind that was probably a tent set up or something because there's no way that they were. First off, that's no green screen. You can see them kicking that sand up and all that stuff. That yeah, that's not a prop.
That's not a prop. Okay.
That's not a prop.
Okay.
I don't know what part of Arizona they were at,
Right. Right.
but that is not a prop.
But the
Um,
sand is not moving, bro.
Not
Notice
yet.
notice that their jackets are flapping, but their sand ain't moving.
Oh, wait till you see JoJo running up that. Oh no, not Dalvin. Dalvin running up that hill.
Okay.
You start throughout the video. You'll have to watch the video for that part.
Yeah, I
But
have to watch the video again. Yeah. Yeah, Cry for You's got to go.
I can't get rid of it. I just can't. And see, I think Cry for You again. I think the see now here's where it's tricky, right? Because you're right. It's not the concept isn't original, but for a group that you looked at as the quote unquote bad boys of R&B.
Right.
Now they hit you with Stay, but Stay felt more like a you don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You really want to kick it here. I'm gonna apologize because I know what I know that's what you want to hear.
That
Cry
man
for
started
you.
off the song with "Don't talk, just listen."
Yeah.
First of all, when I told you that I never want to see you again, I lied. Right. So he got all these things going. So he got all these things going on at the beginning of Stay. Right. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
I get it. I get it.
but this song showed a level of vulnerability because even the other one, like even like Stay, the way it starts off, sorry I left you crying. I'm not crying over you. You're crying over me. I just made a mistake.
Right. You see what Ron put, right? He said, even though Cry for You is a huge commercial hit, that's the
Oh,
one that has to go. Ron,
Ron
we
White is a
appreciate your feedback, bro.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right now I'm choosing, and that's why Boyz II Men on the list right now. And yeah. Oh, that's a
Bro,
gut
it's the.
punch.
I think Ron's comment was a little biased just because of the Boys to Men and Jodeci rivalry.
Oh, that's a gut punch. I didn't expect it. I didn't
Yeah,
expect it.
yeah, yeah.
And I think what it is too is Raphael Sadiq doesn't wow me with his voice. The harmonies, the harmonies of Tony sell a song more than the lead singer does.
Yeah.
In these instances, I'm listening. I have to find a reason not to like or to choose one over the other because I
Right.
love all these songs. Anniversary is a staple for exactly that, an anniversary. How many people have played this song
For
on
their
their
anniversary,
anniversary?
right?
Do you know what today is?
Right. Right. The dude in the song told his girl to tell your boss you got to take a day off because tomorrow is your anniversary. Right? And Jodeci said, Lady, I will cry for you tonight. Woo, woo, woo. Come on,
And made it
bro.
sound beautifully. And made
Yeah,
it
yeah.
sound
They
beautifully.
took a basic lyric and sung the hell out of it.
But you know what else too? Tell me even with the basic of songwriting, it wasn't impactful. How many
Yeah.
people sat there and sang all the way through and couldn't wait to even get to "Baby, I'm
I'm
begging,
begging, baby. I'm
baby,
begging.
I'm begging, begging, baby,"
Yeah.
and would sing it more than the song carried itself. Like you'd
Yeah.
be over with. They'd get to the part where they're doing the background harmonies, sing yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you'd still be singing "Baby, I'm begging,
Yeah.
baby, I'm begging, begging, baby."
Yeah. No, yeah, we all agree that it's a great, great song. It's a great song, bro. But if we're talking about one of these 1993 jams take the cake, I think it boils down to anniversary and can we talk? But
I would have
baby,
thrown
I'm
out.
begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. I don't know. If we're picking nits, then yeah, Jodeci has to go, in my opinion.
Uh,
And
well,
I think Jodeci is the greatest singing group ever.
I will adhere to the rules that I placed even under the circumstances earlier. I choose I'll choose Jodeci. I'll concede to Jodeci leaving because this is a fair vote. 2 out of 3. You and Ron picked Jodeci to go.
Right.
I will have to concede.
By Jodeci. And so with that said, Tony anniversary versus Can We Talk? This is easy for me. Yeah, that's an easy one for me.
Uh,
But DSJ goes first.
Not so easy for me. Um, because impactfully, can we talk? Can we talk introduces the possibility of a relationship? And we've all had those songs before. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, the group we just eliminated had to come and talk to me. This is nothing more than Babyface's version of Come and Talk to Me.
Okay. Okay.
Anniversary is waiting until maybe sometime down the line for you to sit there and say, "You remember the time when I came at you?
Right.
Remember the time when I can we talked?" We're celebrating that moment
Right.
because Can We Talk leads to an anniversary.
Yeah. And for that reason, I think Anniversary is the top dog. I think Anniversary is the best jam. Anniversary takes the cake in this one, and and not because Anniversary is the best song on the album or Anniversary is their best song ever. I just think Anniversary was the most creative song out of all the songs that were listed.
I'll be honest. I think Tevin Campbell might win out on this one. Impact the song.
Okay.
Um,
You mean Shy Guy talking to a beautiful girl?
yeah, I think that this is. I think this is one of those songs that all the Urkels of the world,
Okay.
all the Urkels of the world who were scared to talk to Laura Winslow and didn't know how to do it. What approach do I take? I practice in the mirror for about a couple of hours. And we're talking about the night before,
Right.
leading up to the next day.
Yep.
I took all this time to find out the best approach
Right.
just so we can have a conversation.
Okay. So
I
you're
think
taking Can We Talk over
I'm
Anniversary.
taking Can We Talk.
All right. And so it's been decided. So Ron is taking Tevin also. So the winner of this exercise is Can We Talk?
Surprisingly,
Surprisingly, because it was about to be eliminated early and it fought its way to the top. Can We Talk was on the chopping block once, right?
yeah, this
And
is Indiana Jones against Maharaj. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like Indiana Jones after he done cut the drawbridge and had to fight his way. Matter of fact, it was against something Maul. I forgot his name, but the
okay,
bald headed Indian deity villain.
right.
And when that
Um,
hand comes up, oh my God, who is it? And then you see the hat emerge.
yes.
This is Tevin Campbell's moment.
Um, if you had to make a list of your songs from '93, right? Would do you think this was a fair fight? Let me ask that. Would if the field was wide open, would there be a different champion?
Probably.
Okay.
I absolutely think so. And again, it's not about the originality of a song. It's about which song had the most impact. Which is why "Cry for You." Um, honestly, I was surprised that went. Now, am I surprised that it made top three? Nah, not at all. But for out of the three, for that one to be the first one to go, yeah, that was a jam. That was a vibe. And
Right.
again, like we've already mentioned, like Baby Faces, When Can I See You Again? I mentioned Never Keeping Secrets. I mentioned R.
Right.
Kelly. Um, Bump and Grind, whether you played the original or the remix.
Right.
Um, Body's Calling.
Yeah.
Sex Me, parts one and two.
Right. What about
Yeah, I don't.
Cry No More by To the Extreme?
Oh yeah. Oh
You
man.
talking about vocals, bro?
Yeah, man. Oh man. This. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, then I don't know if Tevin Campbell wins against the field if we widen the field.
Right. Here's one. So I have one that I think may have won or it may have knocked off Tevin Campbell. It's a song called Unconditional Love by High Five.
I would definitely consider it. It would definitely have to be a debate. It had to be a
Yeah.
discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So let me acquiesce to another thing. I'm gonna take this down and then I'm just gonna and then we'll just have a reasonable R&B conversation. And Ron says, "Comforted by Silk." I mean, by Shy. Yeah. If I ever fall in love, that might be what,
Yeah.
bro.
Together Forever.
Um, I'll put you on the spot, but I'm gonna give you 5 chances. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna put you on the spot, but I'm gonna give you about 5 chances. And respectfully, I'm just gonna ask for the same leniency, if that's okay.
Sure.
Like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, by all means.
So here's your fire question, right? And I'll give you 5 chances, and we could talk about each if you want. Name your greatest R&B song of all time.
Ooh. Ah. Number one. Just a one.
Number one,
Ah.
numero uno.
For years, I've
Greatest
been telling
your
people.
great your greatest R&B song of all time. I don't care nothing about era. I don't care about whether it's a solo artist or a band or a singing group.
Now, with this also, does it have to be in the context of love, or can this be one of those songs that talk about like a song with a message?
See, you didn't hear the question. Let me your number one R&B song of all time. And we'll
Oh
give each other
man.
5 chances.
Because of how this made me fall in love with music. And I this is crazy because I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound absolutely weird.
Right.
I remember hearing this song at the age of 4, and I think this is a song that made me want to
I'm with you. I
love
know it's to say I know what song you're talking about. I'm reading your mind.
Marvin Gaye. What's going on?
Oh, no, I did not read your mind.
Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Heard this on the radio, and it was and it's crazy that I could even remember it was a December because my mom was putting on snow boots on me
Right,
while we were heading to drop me off at pre-K/slash daycare,
right, right, right.
and I remember hearing that 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 sound, that horns playing in the background, and thinking, oh, this is a cool joint.
Right.
And then that smooth vocal of Marvin comes on. Mother, mother. And those notes alone,
Right.
it felt like it felt like when Bradley Cooper's character took that limitless pill for the very first time. That opened, and I've heard R&B the entire time. I mean, we're talking about a household where my father's a singer. At one point in time, I thought my father was Freddie Jackson. How well he sung "Rock Me Tonight" for old
Right.
time's sake.
Right.
But that song was my introduction to R&B on its
Okay.
own.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say my greatest R&B song of all time is "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition,
Mm.
and not because New Edition can sing, because they can't, right? Not because New Edition can sing, because we all know that they can't sing, right?
We know that's your favorite group of all time. You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Yo, if you a background singer and then that needs background singers, you can't sing. If you're a background singer that needs background singers, you can't sing. I'm sorry. Um, I'm gonna say, "Can You Stand the Rain?" And the reason why I say "Can You Stand the Rain" is because the song touches you in a place where it don't matter who you are. I remember seeing gangsters. I remember a dude that I know that I felt like was a gangster, right? Was I remember that dude got $20 worth of quarters and played that song for like 4 hours straight, bro.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. That's back. There used to be a pool hall like right down. We used to go. We used to get off at 6 o'clock in the 6 o'clock in the morning, go eat breakfast. You know what I'm saying, and then go to the pool hall and shoot pool before everybody got tired and then went home and went to sleep. Right. That dude would be in there. He took $20 worth of quarters, and this is when a song costs 50 cents. So $20. That means he played that song 40 straight times, bro. We knew that song, like, and then you couldn't beat him up because he was.
he's a gangster.
Yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah.
who tells him to change the song? Hey man, can you play something different?
Hey, have you seen DSJ lately? No, I ain't seen him lately. You know what I'm saying?
Last thing I remember, he was talking to Big Tony about changing the
How
song.
you know his name was Tony? How you know you was so
it
you
just
was there? You was there. You were you
it just feels like it just feels like a Tony type of guy.
yeah
Like, hey,
yeah Tony that wear of he like the type of dude that is like a 46 in the waist, but he sweat up and down he wear 40.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro.
he got two first names as his first and last name. His name is Anthony. His name is Anthony Francis, but everybody knows him. They know him as Big Tony.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm gonna say number one for me is "Can You Stand the Rain?" because it's a song that actually has like a message to it, right? Like "Sunny
Right.
Days," everybody love them, but can you stand the rain? Storms will come, that we know for sure, but can you stand the rain? Right. So when
And
I
I
first
think it
heard
was
it,
their
I was like,
graduation song too. I think
huh?
I respect the choice because it was definitely a graduation song for them. This
Yeah.
is the time when everybody kind of counted them out, wondered
Yep.
if they would be able to come back again. Um, Songs and sounds have changed over the years. The bubblegum pop sound is no longer in,
Right.
and we have male counterparts that might be able to sing New Edition under a table.
Yes.
How do you compete with
Might.
that? Yeah,
I
well,
think
listen,
Tank will sing New Edition under the table, bro.
no debate there.
Okay.
But again, like, how does a group that was supposed to have longevity and staying power stay in the back of your mind even? And here they come with this coming of age song, and really this coming of age album, but
Yeah,
this song specifically is a graduation.
yeah. That and Boys to Men, the Boys to Men song on there, and I'm Coming Home.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So Coming Home, that's a Coming Home, that's a vibe right there, bro. Original.
absolutely.
Original. You don't work out of town. You've been away. You got accused of everything under the sun. Some of it you did something, some of it you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like one
Yeah,
of the things like, I'm coming home, you know. You ready for song number two?
absolutely.
All right. So should I go first? Or you want to go first?
Um, no,
I need to I
you
need
could
to write
go
these down
first.
too, but in case I forget.
No, you can go first. I think that's
Okay. So my favorite song number two is a song by Herb Alpert called "Making Love in the Rain."
nice.
Anybody, y'all remember that song?
A few times.
Chat, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that song "Making Love in the Rain"? Making love in the rain. Yeah, yeah. Bully, that's it. Bully, it's yeah. Lisa Keith, and Janet Jackson. Let me see. Okay, number two is the pen won't work. Oh, there it is. Who is making love in the rain? Can you stand the rain?
So clearly, Uncle Freezy likes precipitation.
I want to go outside in the rain.
If Purple Rain makes this list,
Purple rain. Hey, wait a minute. There's a theme. There's a theme here. God dog it. Okay. So making love in the rain is my third joint.
oh, your second. Yeah, you had Can You Stand the Rain and Now Making Love in the Rain.
Making love in the rain. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my second choice, my second choice is a song that's introspective, um, poignant, and a bit unassuming.
Okay.
And I want to thank Donny Hathaway for singing a song for you.
Oh, that's my jam. Oh,
And
that's
I
my
mean,
jam.
considering it from the aspect of he's speaking as an artist.
Right.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
Right.
I sang a lot of songs. I made some bad rhymes. This is not an everyday average person's understanding, but
Right.
somehow the way he sings it, you get every aspect of what he's saying.
Right.
And we're alone now, and now I'm singing a song for you.
Right. Bro, that's bananas. Just breaking that down, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's an emotional roller coaster. I
Dang
mean,
it.
it's
I
like
messed around and looked at my phone. So, hey, DSJ, I looked at my phone. Now I realize that my top five is a lie. Oh, my top five is a lie, bro.
the funny thing is a top a, this type of conversation, it's a revolving door.
It's
Someone
a
will throw a
revolving
song
door,
out
man.
there and you'd be like, oh yeah, oh I love that song, and next thing you know you're reconsidering your whole thing.
Right. Hey, I gotta do something right quick. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, bro.
No problem.
Dogs. Dogs, bro. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I got you. I hope everybody's enjoying the conversation that we're having on R&B and vibes and stuff. And please, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Um, Also, if you can, share with your friends, share with those that you follow on social media, so that way we can continue these type of conversations, bringing more ears and eyes to the channel, and exploring this thing that we call R&B. Has If anybody's in the chat, um, yeah, let's have this conversation. Let's talk about this. So first off, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Alawise. Man, salute Alawise. What's going on? Salute Boulevard. Salute again, Ron. Ron from Still Knicks fans. Uh, I wish it would rain. Oh, that's good. I like that. I saw you and him walking in the rain. Raindrops keep on. Yeah, this obviously is Uncle Freezy's list. But yeah, this is this I would love to hear everybody else's top five. We got some great songs. We have some underrated ones. And I think this is one of those things where it's great for discussion. Shout out to all the Caribbean babies that'll be out there going crazy on Eastern Parkway later on. Don't get into too much trouble. I don't have bail money, so don't hit me up. Bully, I see you. Tracy Spencer loved me. Okay, okay. Okay, top five. Okay. This is a this is a nice list here. Okay, My Heart Belongs to You, Jodeci, Always and Forever. Now, are we talking Heat Wave or Luther Vandross? 50 Candles by Boys to Men. A very underrated song. Very underrated song. A song for you. So clearly we're vibing. We're vibing for sure. Addicted by Cisco. Oh, that is That's interesting. Addicted by Cisco being your top five. Oh boy. All right, otherwise I see you. Yeah, I like that one too. Let's start love over. Yeah. It's funny that the song, um, for me, and I could only speak for me in this circumstance. I I love the song, but I think the Lox's "Let's Start Rap Over" made me fall back in love with that song. Carl Thomas did his thing on that feature. I gotta give him his props on that one. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of songs. There's a lot of songs out there. So it's yeah this and again, like for me, like these lists, two songs. The first My first two songs are songs before I was even born. So yeah, the opportunity to dig into crates and to have these conversations. Born Again featuring Jill Scott. Mm, mm. That's interesting. That's interesting. And these are your top five R&B joints all times. I like the fact that this list isn't it's not dedicated to a time span. That this is your top five. This is your songs that have impacted your life, your views, and um again, yeah, I mean, you'll never get an argument from me when it comes down to this. I mean, these lists can span from something that you heard yesterday to something that you heard as a kid. So, I'm appreciative of the fact that you guys are willing to share. And again, just to have that overall discussion. So, let me ask you this, Ron, because again, um, what about Cisco's Addicted have has impacted you to the point where this is your top five? Bully, the same question with Born Again. Out of all the songs that you've heard, these songs are in your top five all times. I would love to get your perspective. Have just for this conversation.
My bad, bro. My
No,
bad.
no, we're good. We're vibing right now. Asking people in the chat about their top five as well. Um, Glad that they were able to share this list, and there's some interesting choices, some very interesting choices.
Yo, otherwise, yeah, that Miles J. Let's start love over. Back to the way things were. Yeah, man.
Here the reasons, you know, just because again, as much as I love music, I love to know why people fall in love with certain songs.
Right.
Those conversations are always fun for me. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely, I love, I just, again, people have their reasons, and I would love to go over it, just if they're willing to share that.
If they're willing to share, yeah, man. Yeah. And any Gap band? Keep running. No Gap band? Okay.
Are we talking my list or yours?
Any list. Any list. I'm asking if you saw any Gap
Because
band from anyone.
no, nobody said Gap Band. But there was some good choices. Heat Waves, all like Ron had a great one. He had Always and Forever.
Always and
Um,
forever.
by Heat Wave, yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. It's a
That karaoke ass song? I don't know, bro. Always and forever. Always and forever.
fantastic. That song is fantastic.
Always and forever. Each moment. Yeah, that song is I. It's definitely that's definitely top 600, bro. No doubt.
But see, I think again, it's the
But it's somebody
climbs,
else's list, though, right? Okay.
right? This, yeah. I think the climbs are the selling points of the song.
Right.
Because once you get to the take time to tell me you really care and we'll always love you forever. Like when he gets to that part, it's like
Yeah.
I you might have wanted to turn the radio off after the always and forever each
Yeah.
moment. Okay, yeah, all right. Lullaby. I'm not that sleepy, but then he gets to that climb and it's like, oh, put your hand down. Put your hand down. As a matter of fact, put your hand to the left. Turn the radio up.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. And then Luther, his rendition, the King of Covers, man.
I, yo, so Ron says, okay, let's see what Ron says. I respect. Get the hell out of here, Freeze. It's a song from time when that came out and hearing that song. Um, bro, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Did you say your second song while I was gone? While I was
No, my
away?
second song. No, my second song was Donny Hathaway's "A Song for
A
You."
song for you. Oh my god, that's a great song, bro. That's a great song. That might be one of the greatest songs of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That song,
yeah,
that it's hard to have that song be number two on anyone's list. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's very hard, but I'll be honest. Like I said, just in the time, and I think maybe the list would have been different had I heard that song first.
Right, right, right,
Because again, we're talking about. I'm. This is from me, just from a time of being encapsulated by music
right, right,
up until now as a grown man.
right, right, right. Yo, hey, I'm sorry, Ron. I ain't mean to make Ron upset. I got Ron upset, bro. I ain't mean to make you upset. I just disagree, bro. Reasonable minds can. Everybody don't have to like the same stuff, right? DSJ, does everybody have to be? Everybody have to agree with the same stuff all the time?
If we did, there'd be
Yo,
no more wars.
right? Relax, Big Ron. I mean, I ain't trying. We're not starting no trouble. We're just having some fun. Ron's about to go ham, bro. Relax, bro. Relax.
And
Easy,
Ron
big fella.
he about to find another reason to go outside.
Right.
You know what? I'm about to put on this house coat and these house shoes, and I'm about to we about to have this debate.
Yeah, man. Big Ron getting lathered up because Always and Forever is a karaoke song, bro. It is a karaoke song, bro. You never been to DSJ? You ever been to karaoke? Well, you're a singer, so you don't go to karaoke, right? But
No, I go to karaoke all the time. Matter of fact, I'll even share a story, right? Um, this is me in Korea, 2001, 2002,
okay,
stationed in Camp Stanley.
okay,
Now, me and my guy, my battle buddy, we formed an R&B group, R&B duo, really, called Double O Soul.
right. Oh, that's dope. That's
And
fire.
so we started winning talent shows and everything.
Okay,
Like um, I got there June 2001. He got
okay,
there September 2001.
okay.
And within that time
And
frame,
y'all did y'all 12 months and was out.
yeah, that was it. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing else to discuss. But in that
Right, right.
time frame that we were there, I want to say in 2 weeks' time, we damn near became brothers.
Wow.
And then to find out again, like I sing, he sings.
Wow.
So we by January's time frame, we would go to this bar slash club called Primos.
Okay.
And when we
That
went
must
to
have been right off
Primos,
post. Was that right off post?
no, that was on post.
It was on post. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But we would go every Saturday night. They had karaoke night for a couple of hours.
Right.
Then they converted over to a regular nightclub.
Right.
So good times, right? Our go-to song was "End of the Road." Karaoke night, we always did "End of the Road" to
Oh
the
wow.
point where it became a request.
Wow. That's
Like
fire, bro.
when people saw us walking in, are you singing tonight? Like that would be the first thing that people ask. Are you singing tonight?
Right. Right. I know what
So
song.
it
I
was
know what song they was like, yo, you singing Always and Forever tonight?
oddly enough, you know what's so funny? No one's ever no one's ever played that one. Out of all the times that we've been up there and all the times that we performed and
Right.
everything, nobody sung that one. It was always like "Achy Breaky Heart" by Billy Ray Cyrus or
Right. Right.
some other song. But
Or
for
some
some reason, yeah,
karaoke. I bet you they had a bunch of Boys to Men songs up there. They karaoke.
they had a few of them. They did.
Yeah. They karaoke type. Yeah. No disrespect to Boys to Men because Boys to Men is a great group, but some of their songs are like sing along songs. You know, it's like Motown
Oh yeah,
Philly back again. You have to be a songbird to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ironically, I think that my favorite Boys to Men song is the Vibin' remix. That's my favorite Boys to Men song.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's funny is, it's funny that it comes full circle, right?
Right.
My favorite Boys to Men song is "Your Love."
Oh, off the first album.
Right. Now remember
Oh,
how much I've always
that's
now
my
remember how much
jam.
I've brought up Troy Taylor in other conversations prior to this, right?
Right, right.
Troy Taylor is the original architect of that song.
I did not know that.
On top of that, he was reluctant to give that song to Boys to Men. He wanted it for his specific album.
Right.
And he tells a story where Boys to Men, this kid group, came to him and wanted to take your love.
Right.
He wanted to, okay, well, sing something. Let me hear something.
Right.
They sing Mary Don't You Weep
From the beginning?
from the beginning.
Oh.
And when he said when he heard him sing, it was only 7 seconds, and he said, "You know what? You can have the song."
You can have the song.
Oddly enough, or not, maybe not oddly, but full circle, right? Now he is singing. Well, he's a songwriter and producer for Wanye Morris's young sons, One More.
Right. That's dope. Generations to generations. That's yeah. Wanye. I hope his sons can sing. Can his sons sing pretty good? No. Oh, GSA. Don't tell me that they're like I'll be sure Junior.
No,
Oh, we didn't hear you. We didn't hear you.
I didn't say anything. I just kind of chuckled.
Oh,
Yeah, for some reason I got disconnected. I don't know what happened.
okay. Yeah, Boys to Men is a very talented group, bro. Very talented. Their first two albums, bro. I keep those first two albums lock, stock, and barrel. I actually have them on my Apple account now, where I can't lose them. Right. But anything after that, man, I'm like, they might be for me. They may be hit or miss, but for others, you know. But song number three, I think you know what song I'm gonna say. I think you don't know what song I'm gonna say because I already mentioned them. I mentioned this song by the Enchantments a million times.
Mm, the Enchantments, a million
Yep, it's a
times.
song called Gloria. Chat, anybody ever heard that song Gloria?
They probably hated it.
Gloria. Oh, mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gloria. I think Gloria, and I always try. It's a tie for me, and not really a tie, but because I always bump one of them off the list, right? The song number three for me is either Gloria or As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch.
Mm, both very good
Yeah,
choices.
yeah. I remember As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch, and I think it's just because it's so original. The music is so original. Gloria, that's my jam, bro. But I struggle with either Gloria or As We Lay.
Mm,
Both are great songs, by the way.
very, very great songs.
Do you have a third?
Okay, so my third is a song that I discovered um, at the age of 8.
Okay.
Um,
I think I know what it is.
eh,
I can read
maybe,
your
maybe
mind.
not.
Like a vine.
No Vaughn's on my list.
Okay.
um, Now this song again before my time.
Let me guess though. Was the song ever
Okay,
featured in a movie?
no,
Okay. Um, is it from a family band?
yes,
Is it within that 30 to 40-year age range? Is it a song from the 80s?
no, before that.
Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. So I'm out then. I don't know.
Okay, so um, I discovered this song at the age of 8, and this was uh this was a weekend morning, riding along with my father, going to get haircuts, and this electric guitar riff starts off this song, and it sounds like we're going somewhere. And for some reason, I just keep going to that hook. Atlantis, it's back to you.
Ooh,
I'll always
the Osley
come
Brothers.
back to you. Isley Brothers' Voyage to Atlantis.
Wow, 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 bro. That is crazy, bro. That's a dope song, man. You know what? Yo, that's a dope song, and it blows my song out of the water, right? So the song I was guessing, I thought we were like minded on a song, and we're not. But the song I thought you were about to say is "Computer Love."
Oh,
That's what I thought you were
it's
about to say.
and I love that song too.
Oh, I love that
I'll be
song,
honest
bro.
though, it doesn't make my top five, but it's a great song,
It's a great song,
nonetheless.
bro. That was my song number four. But then when you were talking, I guessed it, said it out loud. So let me come up with another song, man, because now that I mentioned it, I'm like, when you said it doesn't make your top five, I don't know if it makes my top five either, right? Hey, but can you elaborate on that song though?
On
Somebody,
Computer Love,
it just does it just remind you of a moment like you and Pop Dukes, or does it remind you of something deeper than that?
no, actually, like I said, I think that's the time. That's how I got introduced to the song, right?
Right.
So when I hear it, I actually can envision this voyage,
Okay.
this sandy beach, sunset, waves crashing. I can see the sailboat, and
Okay.
you're going somewhere,
The
and you're
Voyage to
going to find,
Atlantis.
and you're going to find this something
Right.
or this someone.
Yeah, man. The Osley Brothers have such great music, bro. They have such great music, man. And now that when you say that, I'm embarrassed to even mention my number four. You want to venture to guess what it is? You think you know me well enough to guess what number four is?
Um,
I'll give you
I'll
a
be honest. I have a hard time with it, but
I'll give you a hint.
okay.
It's a male and female.
Mm.
It's a duet. Chat. It's a duet by a male and female.
For
And
some, I don't know why.
y'all know how much I love the Minneapolis sound, but I won't throw that in there. You know, I think the Minneapolis sound is better than Motown myself. But
Yeah,
that's my bias. I'm biased because I came up during the Minneapolis sound. So
for some reason, I don't know why I thought you would think
who? I'm sorry.
Renee and Angela Wimbush. You don't have to cry, but I know that's wrong.
Renee and Angela. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Renee. I love Renee and Angela.
I know that's wrong, but
So
for some reason,
is that your official guess?
yeah, that's my official guess, and
Okay.
I know it's wrong, but
So the official answer is Fire and Desire by Rick James and Tina Marie.
oh man,
Anybody else? Am I the only Fire and Desire fan in here?
no, not at all. I think and it's funny because I think everybody kind of they sing it in a mocking way,
Yeah.
but not to be disrespectful. Almost like I can't sing, but if I could, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
when I hear people do the "When I Kiss Your Lips" part by Rick James, and it's not like they're singing it; they're kind of yelling it.
Yeah.
Like it's their version of singing. Like if I could sing, I would sound like Rick James on this part. But since I can't, I'm just gonna yell it with emphasis.
Yeah. Yell it with emphasis. Yeah. Bro, fighting, man. Bro, that song came out. I was a seventh grader. Was I in seventh grade? I might have been, yeah, I might have been a seventh grader, right? And that song comes out and they play it at night on WRKS Kiss FM in the city, right? And every time it comes on, it starts with the drums. Ooh, and you're like, oh my God, this thing is. And the how I knew the song was dope was at every function when that song came on the radio, the adults would stop what they doing and they would slow drag with each other.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yo, that's dope. That is, yo, when the adults like your aunt Vern, you know your aunt Verna, she in there cooking collard greens with rollers in her head and a cigarette, right? And and then your Uncle Bernard in the living room with his shoes off, feet stank. He in there watching the Mets. He in there watching the Mets and the Phillies. But they hear that song come on and they walk straight to each other and start dancing. Y'all remember that Dave Chappelle skit when Dave Chappelle say you play a certain music and people couldn't help themselves, they just start dancing? Yep. That's what Fire and Desire was like for us. And then plus, as 12-year-olds, we used to laugh. You know what I'm saying? We used to, yo. And Ron said the Martin Show revitalized this song with Gina Him broke, and he played that song. Yeah, oh man. Fire and Desire was that joint. Fire and Desire was that joint for me, bro. Is that in your top 200?
In mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in your top 100?
Yes.
Interesting. Is it in your top 75?
It's in my top 50. Yeah.
All time.
All time.
So is it in your top 50 of songs all time or R&B songs all time?
R&B songs all time.
Oh, okay. So we drawing the line somewhere, right? Right.
Yeah.
Is it in your top 25 all time R&B songs?
No.
Okay. All right. What about your song number 4?
Okay, so my song number 4 comes from this extraordinary talent from Detroit. Now he has a stage name that's very close to his original name. Mr. Morris has an odd first name. They call him Steveland.
Oh.
Steveland Morris.
Yeah,
we've come to know him as Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yep.
And along the way, he makes this song called Ribbon in the Sky.
Oh my goodness. It is so original, bro. Now that is what you call an original.
Man, an icon for sure. Icon.
Stevie Wonder may be the great. Well, no, let me slow down. I was about to jump out the window, bro.
Nope, it's a debate.
Nah, I was about to jump out the window, man. I'm good. I don't want to jump out the window on Stevie.
It's a very strong debate. I consider him one of the absolute best musicians all time.
I was thinking like the greatest singer on Motown records ever. The greatest Motown singer. But I can't do that. That's jumping out the window.
Well, let's dissect that for a second.
I don't know if I want to because I'm gonna break hearts, man. I'm gonna break my own heart.
I don't think so. I think it might be closer than you think. I think you might win that conversation. I think you might win that thought because
is Stevie Wonder better than Lionel Richie?
Yes.
Oh, we.
And it's easy to say yes.
Oh my goodness! Come on, bro.
Stevie has more range. with having the same attributes that Lionel does.
Is Stevie better than Wanye?
Yes,
Oh, you see how you got me holding my breath, bro?
he can do the runs like Wanye can.
Right?
He has the same dynamics that Wanye does,
Okay.
and a little bit more range
Okay.
than Wanye.
Oh, is
Not to
Stevie
mention he's a solo act.
is Stevie
So
Wonder better than David Ruffin?
if he is, it's by a hair.
If he's better than David Ruffin, that means he may be already better than Eddie Kendricks.
Yeah, I would already say he's better than Eddie.
What?
Eddie has a pocket that he stays in.
Yeah. That you yeah. That
The
rough
funk
Tresvant
style,
range.
right? And I
Yeah.
think that again, if you're looking for depth, Stevie beats him out on that.
Is Stevie
David
Wonder better
Ruffin,
than Uncle Sam?
oh yeah,
You remember Uncle Sam was on Motown?
I will never want to see you again, and I don't want to see him
And
go up against Stevie Wonder if I like him.
I don't ever want to see his album again.
You're not winning this one, Uncle Sam. No, no, no.
Um, is Stevie better than the lead singer from the Whispers? I mean, from the Spinners, the dude with the glasses.
Mm. That's a very good question.
Because when you hear Sadie, oh my god,
But see, I think that Stevie can sing that song just as well as he can with the same level of impact. So this is where it becomes one of those maybe not better but comparable.
right,
It ends up a draw as opposed to a split decision. And if it is a split decision, it's a very close score
right,
type of situation.
right.
Um, Stevie might slightly edge him.
Okay.
It might be a slight edge.
Is okay. So is Stevie better than any Temptations lead singer? Is he better than Dennis Edwards?
Yes.
Oh God, bro. Is he better than Treat Her Like a Lady lead singer from the Jamie Foxx
Yes.
show?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no. Is Stevie okay? Now, okay. I'm gonna pull out the heavy artillery. Is Stevie a better singer than Smokey Robinson?
Yes.
Oh
It's
my
not. It's not. It's
God.
not even a debate.
Really?
It's not even a debate. Anything Smokey can do, Stevie can do. But what Stevie can do, Smokey can't.
Oh, jeez.
He's even better than his own family members on
No,
that same label.
no, don't do it, bro. Don't, no, no,
Stevie
bro.
Wonder.
Don't do it. Don't do it to me, bro. Why you gonna do this? You gonna, man. Okay,
Stevie Wonder is better than Cousin Mikey.
okay, okay. I'm gonna just live with it. So that means he's better than Marvin Gaye, also.
Now that is debate. Marvin Gaye is probably, well, he's definitely top three best vocalists of any artist on Motown, current or historic.
Really?
I think if you're naming the top three, Stevie Wonder, David Ruffin, and Marvin Gaye have to be in those categories.
Okay.
The hardest part is, although Marvin Gaye might not be as rangy as Stevie with the same level of dynamic,
Okay.
that falsetto that falsetto flip that he does is almost hard to mimic. Marvin Gaye has that ability to hit you with a growl.
Stay in here. Stay in here. Hold on. My bad, DSJ. I'm up here by myself, man. I don't want the dogs to wake up my wife. Hold on. I'll be back.
I see you, bully. I see you. I see you. You got a thing for a girl named Olivia. All right. She was lost and turned out. Go help that man get that new Seville. Okay, so this is an interesting one. Um, Sadie. I don't know if R. Kelly's version is not as good or even better than the original. Hmm. Man, I think R. Kelly's modern take, and I think his ability to hit you with different inflictions and runs, I think that's kind of, I think that's what makes the song better in a modern era. Because we're just talking about straight notes. We're talking about just straight singing it through. The emotion that sung with Sadie from the original is impactful. But R. Kelly brings a certain power along with the ability to change notes. When R. Kelly hits you with that growl after, it's a me one without you, and I sure be missing much. Mother, that growl on now that you're gone, I gotta carry on. I don't know, Ron. I don't know. And maybe it's a bit of bias because I'm still a fan of R. Kelly, the artist, not the scandal. I don't want anybody coming for me talking about Aaliyah and nothing like that. We're talking strictly music. Um, but I think both versions are again incredible. But I also feel like there might be a slight edge. It's almost, and it's funny because this is a conversation I have in terms of sports. If people say that Kobe Bryant is better than Michael Jordan, and the thing that pushes that conversation is something like ball handling, then I just debate and say, well, it's just more about the sign of the times because Michael Jordan can handle the ball just as well as anybody in any era that he played. Maybe that crossover doesn't hit because that's before the move existed while Jordan was playing. Kobe lived in the era where the crossover existed, got perfected, and then got enhanced. So if Michael Jordan played in the time frame where the crossover existed and got enhanced, don't you think that there's a possibility that Michael Jordan would have had the same level of ball handling dynamic as Kobe Bryant? And I'm saying that to compare the era in music where runs and riffs and musicality is enhanced. Artist to artist, year to year. If if the Spinners existed in a time when Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band were singing, could the Spinners give the Gap Band a run for their money if they have the same level of if they level the playing field? If all of them riff the same way? Yeah, this is definitely a quiet storm type of discussion, fellas. So, um, okay, discussing Kells for a second because I see etceteras on Ron's favorite list. Was that the best song on that album? On that specific album, the double disc. And for the record, Bully, I agree absolutely. I think uh, I think when it comes down to music, um, well, I think that these guys that you're mentioning are very underrated. Maxwell is dope, and I think that he's for his sound, he was a throwback. He was a throwback to soul in that time in the '90s when we were talking R&B. Eric Roberson is very underrated, but I think that's more because of the dynamic of his music. As good as he is, I think he gets overlooked as an artist, but his writing ability, it's it's up there. It can be in the elite conversation. Raheem Devon is he's very unassuming in terms of you see him and it's a vibe, okay, yeah. But then he hits you with a few songs and notes that, oh, I didn't expect to hear that. But now that I have, let me sit down and enjoy this. Glenn Lewis is probably the closest thing we'll get to Stevie Wonder and sound in today's modern era. Dwelly, I think, fits in a specific pocket. I think he's neo soul personified. It's a shame that he didn't erupt on the scene at the time when D'Angelo did. I think that he could have been just as big as D'Angelo. I think he could have been as big as Bilal. Um, he just came out a little bit later, and I think that might have been the only detriment that you have in terms of that. But his music is incredible. Anthony Hamilton is also a throwback artist. When we needed when we needed that push, that new sound in modern R&B, I think Anthony Hamilton said instead of going forward, let's go back and let's rediscover this thing called soul. And in doing so, I think he became one of those voices, incredible voices. And so for me, yeah, those guys are completely underrated, and it could be due to a few things. Marketing could be, sign of the times, but they're incredible artists.
My bad, bro.
Nah, you're
Yeah,
all good.
yeah,
You're all good.
things happen, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, a lot of dead
Um,
air. Nobody cared though.
yeah, yeah. So Ron says, I may not be the most popular, but I had not heard a song like etc. from any other artist at that time. Who was etc. by?
R. Kelly.
Kelly. Oh, okay. Is that off the TP2 album?
No, that's off the double disc R album.
Oh, R. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. The triple disc, the one with the Keith Murray with the lead single.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
which I think was a terrible idea, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah.
It wasn't my career at that time.
Yeah. Hey, can I say this about Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye?
Sure.
I think they're not even close.
Okay.
I, I'm listening to Trouble Band right now. There, Stevie Wonder. No, Stevie Wonder is great, great. Stevie Wonder is better than, in my opinion, Stevie Wonder is better than Luther. Stevie Wonder is better than Donny Hathaway. Stevie Wonder is better than Sam Cooke. And I'm talking about making music. I'm not talking about singing. I'm talking about
Right.
the total product, right? Stevie Wonder is better than Michael Jackson.
Right.
Stevie Wonder is almost better than Prince, almost, right? But the one thing Stevie Wonder, um, outside of Ribbon in the Sky, is there another slow jam by Stevie Wonder?
Another
And
slow
and
jam.
and I ask people this question all the time, and they hit me with, "I just called to say no." That's not a slow
No,
jam.
that's not a slow jam.
Happy
Um,
birthday. No, that's not a slow jam.
I would go to the Jungle Fever soundtrack, and I would pull out the um the track These Three Words.
Oh, I know these three words. Yeah, I heard that a million times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what
Rocket
Prince.
Love.
That's what Prince gets him at. Cause superstitious, and Heart of the City, bro. Man, Stevie Wonder did his thing, right?
Also, yeah, but I mean, again, I can name some. I never dreamed of leaving summer.
Yeah, yeah. Great
Um,
song, great song.
Rocket Love.
Okay, great song. Yeah.
Um,
Blastmaster,
this
not Blastmaster. Um, the song did with Bob Marley.
Oh, that
Um,
was it. We be jumping until the break of dawn. That one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay,
that's
okay.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster. That's right. Sir Duke, yeah, Sir Duke, yeah, Ron, I'm with you. Sir Duke is fire,
Now,
but
do you consider
he doesn't have a sunshine or if you
what
were here tonight.
right now?
He
Do you?
doesn't.
I was gonna ask. Do you consider Don't You Worry About a Thing a slow jam, or just a kind of like a one of those tracks that kind of fit in a hybrid pocket?
Hybrid Pocket, yeah.
And I think that's where his musicality becomes very unique
Okay,
because I can also like go to For Your Love off the Conversation Piece album,
okay.
and he doesn't do the traditional slow jam where he slows it down. Like there's always like a rhythm to this slow jam.
Yeah, see,
Um,
that's the thing. I'm not, excuse me. I'm not saying that he doesn't have long love songs because he does, right? But I'm talking about like slow jams, like Quiet Storm. Smokey Robinson playing. I don't think he'd be there.
right. No, I get what you're saying. Um, yeah, I don't think he has anything of that nature. But I think that's just because again, his overall scene is not about it's not about that specific like his love songs aren't love songs for a moment between two people. I think it's like a universal thing.
Oh yeah,
It's
knocks
like
me off my feet. I forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah, it's more about yeah, even that still again has a rhythm.
yeah, yeah,
Knocks me off my feet. What the doing?
yeah,
You see, like all of a sudden now it's a rhythm to it. You can
yeah.
start off in a slow groove type of pocket,
Right.
but then somehow it picks up.
It picks up. Yeah, intentionally. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So yeah.
it's very hard to put him in that that soul R&B midnight love um quiet storm
Who's the
pocket.
best
But
at that? Who's the best at that lane?
mm, um it's a good question. I'm almost inclined to say Marvin just because again the first thing I think about is sexual healing. I think about let's get it on.
Right.
um you know those immediately come to mind. But um even though just to keep you satisfied, like there's songs that I think it just goes through the emotional. Like he's a midnight love of emotions, if that makes sense. Like
Is
he'll take you through, but it'll be a lot of maybe I just want to hear the song because I'm going through something,
yeah.
and he's singing about what I'm going.
Um. Let me ask this, so in order to be fair to the audience, everybody watching, and everybody that's gonna watch. Do you have a specific era of slow jams that you prefer? Like from 75 to 82, from like 83, like that Kashif, Miles J. Because about 77 to 82, that's Teddy Pendergrass era, right?
Yeah.
But do you have like an era like oh, I'll give you an example. The golden era of like 88 through 94, of where it's New Edition, Boys to Men, the dude that can't sing with the other dudes that play, um, um, Mint Condition, um, R. Kelly, yeah, R. Kelly, uh, uh, to the extreme, Jodeci.
Yeah. I think even in this pocket, this is probably where Boys to Men
Hey,
was
Bully
the Midnight
said.
Love.
Bully said from 77 to 2009. Damn, Bully, that's like 1,000. Bully, that's like 1,000 years.
just, just give me a 20-year span. We got this covered.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to my man Bully. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bully. That's my dog right there now. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That caught me off guard, DSJ.
That was funny. No, that was absolutely. He said seven. He said basically
Forever.
he gave a 30-year run. Just give me the whole 30 years.
Yeah, just give me this 30-year window, man. Just everything, all of it.
No, but
Yeah,
I think that's a very interesting question because I mean there was a lot of that midnight love and a lot of it, and I think even the fact that it might not even have been rhythmically midnight love,
right,
but I think the chords and progression sounds.
right.
For instance, "Curious" by Midnight Star.
Oh, I'm curious.
Now, slow it down and tell me that doesn't feel like R&B, like
Yeah,
soul, like this is I'm taking you by the hand
yeah,
and we're going to the dance floor,
yeah,
and if you slow the record down, it
right,
could be "Shake You Down" by Gregory Abbott.
yeah, right. Um, oh, Gregory Abbott, was he a good singer to you?
Yeah, I think he was a good singer, but I think his sound was universal.
Okay,
Like Gregory Abbott fit in the same mold as a Dennis Edwards
okay,
in terms of tonality.
right, okay. Um, so one of the greatest singers that I've ever heard is also from that era, and I think you know who I'm about to say. No,
I think they call him Uncle Charlie.
no. Oh, he's great. He's great. But bro, I think, man, I think we never talk about Billy Ocean, right?
Oh man,
You talk about a dude I feel like can sing, bro. If I could have got him and James Ingram together on a song, I'd be rich, bro.
yeah. I think the world would be richer for sure.
Yes, man. Billy Ocean and James Ingram on a song, bro, would be crazy, crazy, crazy. Did he? Because he has a song called "Suddenly," right?
Hmm.
And when you hear "Suddenly," bro, you're like, man, this dude, bro.
Now I'm gonna give a little bit of pushback
Okay,
because I feel like suddenly is equivalent to "Hello" by Lionel Richie.
yeah, I think so. Okay.
And so now the conversation becomes, because I don't think there's a change in dynamic in voice. I think they both delivered those songs, and you could interchange one singer for one song with the other song and still probably have the same level of dynamics.
Right. Right. Right.
Because Lionel on his own is a better artist than with the Commodores.
Yeah,
Crazy to say that.
I think the Commodores held him back for sure.
It's a crazy thing to say, but
But
it's almost like,
they were trying to be funk, and this dude was pop slash country or whatever
right.
that lane is that he's in. Lionel Richie, I don't know. He just want to sing, man. That's all.
He just want to make music,
Yeah, yeah,
his type of music.
yeah,
But that's the that's the hard part, because I think in terms of Billy Ocean, he just kind of becomes lost in the shuffle because of
yeah.
the fact that, again, suddenly Caribbean Queen wrote great songs, but then you pair them up with his counterpart in Lionel,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, well, I can give you Hello, and I can give you Dancing on the Ceiling, I can give you
All night long.
um All Night Long. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
becomes like, so that essentially they're the same artist.
yeah. So yeah, so you're throwing Kashif in there also then
Yeah,
because Kashif has the same the
same
vocals.
tonality.
Yeah, yeah, the vocal sound the same. Let me okay, so let me ask you this because I got about 15 minutes left, man, before I'm gonna go ahead and start studying. Right, I got
Okay.
I got this one singer that I'm trying to figure out: is he a singer or is he just another guy? Big Bub.
Hmm. No, Bub is a singer. Bub's a singer, but I think singers can sometimes make the mistake of thinking that they can take any song and turn it into a song.
Case? You mean like Case? Like
Yeah,
Case? Like Case? If you're a singer, why you doing? Why you sound like Drake on your first album? Yeah.
right.
If
Matter of
if you
fact,
if you if you're a singer, why dumb it down?
right. But again, that becomes a conversation not only from the artist standpoint, like the vision of the artist specifically, but even the label. The label can play a very big part in that
Right.
as well. There's an
Tony.
image we want to project, and we want to make sure that you can fit this image. So let's put the image again. In terms of case, we're putting the image before the artist.
What what about Christopher Williams? A singer or just another guy?
I think he's another guy.
Okay.
I think he's another guy that can sing, if that makes sense. Like almost like he's
He's
like,
in that
okay, yeah,
genuine category.
you can sing, but like, I'm not wowed by the
He
performance.
not elite. Okay. Okay. I
Because I
love
mean,
Christopher
like,
Williams, by the way.
because I would say, like, even now, like, there's nobody that sounds exactly like him
Right.
in his era.
Right.
But I listened to a group called Night and Day, and there's a song called Dante's Girl.
Right.
Came out in about 2000, 2001, maybe. It's on the Wood soundtrack. Um,
Right.
and there's an artist on there that initially I thought was Christopher Williams. It
Girl,
sounds
don't.
like him.
Right.
So
Right.
now it's like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, then he starts hitting notes that are better than what Christopher Williams sounds like at any point in his career.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, so are there any other singers you feel like get a get more props than they deserve? Maybe I deserve.
Uh, that's a hard question because uh,
like Bobby Brown, like any New Edition singer, except Johnny Gill. Like
Yeah, I'm
like
about to say Johnny
Johnny,
Gill is the only singer
yeah,
of that group. I think even Ricky Bell might be underrated, but
but he's not.
um,
Yeah,
I don't think he's like like you can't put him in another group and say go for it, and he's gonna stand out, and you'll wonder why he was still with New Edition all these years.
oh, they
Um,
said they talking about Kenny Green. He was all right, right? From
from
intro.
one from intro,
Yeah,
yeah, he was dope.
yeah, he
He
was
was
all right,
dope.
right? He wasn't better than
Yeah, he
Genuine, but
definitely
he was
was.
okay.
I think he was a good singer, but I think that you could I think that that's more about the era and the sound more than it is about the singer because I
About the
think
singer,
that when
yeah.
it comes because I think if anything, these are the times where again the music can hold back the artist.
Yeah, I think the dude from Ideal was a better singer than Kenny Green.
Maverick,
Maverick, yeah, man. Or maybe they were the same, or maybe it was just that era, like you mentioned.
I think there's more the era because again because even now as I think about Ribbon in the Sky, the intro rendition of it,
Right.
um,
I
once
liked it for the
again
record. I like Kenny Green's and intro's rendition of "Ribbon in the Sky" better than
yeah,
Stevie Wonder's.
me too.
Okay, okay.
Um, but I also look at it again just the totality of the album.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Are you talking about
uh,
Ideal?
no, I'm talking about intro in this case because again they had more up tempo, mid tempo tracks than they did slow jams. It really was the second half of the album
Right,
where they
right,
slowed it down.
right. I
But she was so busy dancing and just kind of grooving to the album that she forget. Oh wait a minute, let me listen to the voice on this one.
right.
So it's hard for that. But I think he's a fantastic singer. Now ideal, yeah, I think they're a victim of I think they're a victim of the sound
I think they're a
and
victim of a
specific
flooded
sound.
market. I think
Yeah.
the market was flooded for them. At the time
Oh
they're
yeah.
out, there are so many groups. I mean, and why would I pick up Ideal when Drew Hill had just dropped their second album, right?
Right.
And and their second album has the one of the yo. Can you talk about underrated? I don't even know if they released Beauty as a single, bro.
They did it.
Record company need to be flogged.
They chose and again, I understand why, but how deep is your love
Dope. I like that.
doesn't hold a candle to beauty.
No, it does not. Their first single was it "We're Not Making Love No More." Remember that?
Yeah, for the Soul Food soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it don't hold a candle to Beauty, in my opinion. Just because Beauty is so stripped down and different, where you can hear four dudes harmonizing and different levels. Like yo, you can hear all four voices. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I know all four voices are supposed to be one. I know, I get that, right? But I'm saying you can hear all four voices being one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's yo, so you like, yo, that's crazy, bro. But I think yeah, Ideal was definitely a victim of coming out at a time where Busta Rhymes had just came back. Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
And
how.
the market was completely flooded. Even with artists that were of that same tier.
Yeah.
For instance, I don't know if you
Next.
remember. Right. Next, even before after that, this is a group out of Philly called No Question.
Yeah.
A group from Florida called Liberty City.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like there's a ton and there's more artists of that nature
Right.
that same element
Right.
that just kind of fit in that same pocket. So
Even
now,
what's the other group from Baltimore that came out with them?
Rough ends.
Rough Ends was out too. Uncle Sam was out. Right. Aaliyah was out. DMX was out. Bro, oh my god, everybody was out with Ideal. They just gotta the market was saturated with and Keith Washington and Shantae Moore was out with that song
Yeah,
I Love You. Oh my
yeah.
god, bro. You talking about a
Destiny
banger?
Child. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
man.
did their Writings on the Wall album.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they got lost in the shuffle. But um, we have what two more, two more songs to round out the top five of all
Yeah.
time.
Let's do that, bro. Actually, I have one more and you have two more.
Okay, so
And Black Street was out too, by the way.
right,
Can't Buy
this
Me
is
Love and I Can't
another
Get You Out of
level
My Mind.
album. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So so song number four. What's song number four on your list? Or can you give me a hint so I can guess it?
Sure. Okay. Song number four is from one of your favorites.
The Closer I Get to You by Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway.
Okay, maybe not one of your favorites.
But wait a minute. So you don't like that song now?
I love the song.
Okay,
Um,
okay,
but for me, yeah, I didn't put it in my top five,
okay.
and it might just be because again, as good as the song was, I think it might have just been about when I heard it over the other songs
Okay.
that I chose. And my fourth song is from a group called the Gap Band.
Keep running.
As long as you know,
Yeah,
as long as you know.
man.
Can't keep walking, ain't going out of my life. When he says that, and then again, and then that guitar beat right after. Like, oh man, we talk about just a perfect connection.
Right,
Let me stop singing and let the instrumentation breathe
right, right,
in just a short span of time
right.
to make this perfect combination instead.
Okay. Eh, yo, excuse me. As we speak, bro, I keep man, my number five song keeps rotating, bro. I don't know what my number five song, the Gap Band, that is fire, bro. That is fire. But so what got you there with that song though?
Um, again, I think just the perfect combination of instrumentation, vocals, and feeling. Like
Okay.
even as dynamic as Charlie Wilson is, he toned it down and still
Right,
gave perfect delivery.
right,
We know he can hit ranges higher than that. As a matter of fact, he did it at the end of the song.
right, right,
But to keep it at that level and to still make it perfection.
right.
There's not even a lot of harmony. Like when you hear it, my heart is yearning for your love. It's not harmonious.
Yeah,
In a group where harmony should exist as primary option in those hooks.
yeah,
It doesn't take precedence, and you don't even mix it.
Right. Let me ask this: did we mention any Osley brothers?
I did Voice to Atlantis.
Oh, voice. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Man, the Gap Band, bro. God dog it. See, now my fifth song has got to be John Blaze, right? Man.
I mean, listen, your top five, as long as your top five is a top five that you can sit here and say definitively is your top five, it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks.
No. I get that. I'm saying I have to think. Yeah, yeah, I have to think now, man. Um, man, that's wild. Oof. Let me. Okay, now's not the time for me to troll, right? I can't troll right now.
Hey, there's no time like the present. It's troll o'clock. It's troll 51.
It- um, can I throw out two honorable mentions before I tell you number five?
Sure.
Um, because I got footsteps playing them. I got footsteps playing in my ear, but that's not the song that I was looking for. I found the song that I was looking for, the Isley Brothers song I was looking for. As an honorable mention, it's a song called "Spend the Night," Sessoir,
Mm.
one of my favorite R&B songs. And the thing about the reason why is because I had to pause it, but the reason why is because Angela Winbush is singing background on this song, bro, and it just makes this song fantastic, bro. "Spend the Night," Sessoir tonight, background vocals by Angela Winbush. That's like cheat code, bro.
Yeah.
Right? And my second song, I have it written here on a piece of paper, right? So my second song is a song called "Spread My Wings" extended rap remix by Troop.
Mm.
That's one of my favorite songs, right? R&B songs. It just reminds me of arm when I want to when I want to hear R&B, certain things I go to, like that Tevin Campbell song that we mentioned earlier.
Right.
When I want to get back into the R&B mode, these songs draw me back into R&B. The Troop song, and I know it's got a rap in it, but "Spread My Wings uh-uh, to a place that I long for." Ooh, 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 ooh. Uncle Freezy is singing on the internet at 3 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And ladies will love it.
And
All the ladies.
ladies love Uncle Freezy. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. But my number five song should be an easy one because I tell the story about me and this girl in sixth grade and Mr. Williams, the dude that told me that Clyde Frazier got traded, the dude that
Right.
made me cry in class. Um, so after I hear your list, bro, I think I need to throw my list in the trash. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Triborough Gigolo is in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
Salute Triborough, what's going on?
Um, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. After Triborough, don't come in here starting no trouble, bro. Tony Braxton had the best album in '93. Stop.
Then he definitely would have been upset with us for
Yeah,
eliminating his
because we
music.
kicked her out early. Yeah,
uh,
man. Triborough. Let me do this real quick, man, so I can say hi to my guy Triborough, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love making friends, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love making friends, man. That's one of the. But but my number 5 song is "After the Love Is Gone" by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh man. Okay. Well, it's funny because same group, different song.
Really?
Yeah.
Reasons.
Yup.
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, yeah. After the love is gone, bro, it touches me, man, because I had liked this girl, and this girl liked me, but we could never talk to each other because we went to the same school, we were in the same grade, right? We were on the same hallway, right? But we could never talk to each other because she was on one side of the hallway, they were on the right side. They went home going this way, and we were on the right side of the hallway, and we went out the other way. So we would never see each other. We could only see
Yeah.
each other in like the lunchroom. And every time we in the lunchroom, if you can imagine as an 11 or 12-year-old, you know how you trying to holler at a girl and your awkward ass homeboys be with you? Like
Yeah.
like you see her
Yeah.
and she see
The
you
worst
and she
wingman.
wave and you wave back, and then your man do something stupid like waste chocolate milk all the way down the table. Yo, she waved at you, son. Wasting chocolate milk all down the table.
The
You know what I'm saying?
worst wingman in the world.
Yes, yes,
We've all had
yes.
them.
And when everybody, and the thing is, when everybody know y'all like each other, all the teachers know y'all like each other, or the cafeteria people know that y'all like each other. Like I'll be Mr. Loris. They call her Dot, but I had to call her Mr. Loris, right? Every time we in the lunchroom, she be in there chewing a wad of gum about big as your fist. Like, Uncle Freezy, you know she done came in here, then she go over there. And I'm like, oh man, Mr. Lawrence, why do you always come in here ahead of us? You know what I'm saying? You a little kid. And she'd be like, why don't you take her chocolate? Not chocolate, but why don't you take her a strawberry milk? This is when they served strawberry milk in school. And they stopped
Okay.
doing it and just went to chocolate and white, right?
Yeah.
So I look in the thing, ain't no strawberry milks left. And then my heart be broke, right? And she like, hey, I saved one just for you. And she pulled it from behind the counter and give it to put it on my tray. And then the homeboys would be like, oh man, you gonna give that to her? I'll buy it from you. And you like, DSJ, you ever had homeboys before, bro? When you was young, little boys,
Absolutely.
they always be like mad, awkward, and weird. And like, bro, like, why would you try to buy this strawberry milk when you know I'm going to take it to this girl? And they're like, but I like strawberry milk.
Right. And make you feel bad for liking somebody else.
I don't get, bro. I
We
swear,
we
bro.
I thought we was friends.
And then be mad. Won't talk to you for like 2 days because you use that strawberry milk to ease your way in to talk to Latanya, right? Like I go over there and I holler like, hey, you know, and like soon as I walk up by myself, like all my homies like be behind me, like a little army, right? And then her friends be like, ew. And I'm like, the timing is never right. But Mr. Williams made sure for one day the timing was perfect. And he played a song called After the Love Is Gone. And I got to dance to that song back to back with her. And we've been friends ever since.
Sometimes it's those moments.
It's those moments, man. It's those moments, man. It's those moments that kind of make a break, right? So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. I remember she wrote me a note, and her friend, she was like, she had a, yo, you remember that movie that had Baby D in it?
Next Friday. Oh, you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
when baby
Okay.
D. So she gave a note to Adrian, and Adrian was like Baby D. Like I was tall, but Adrian was like 4 inches taller than me. So I was like sixth grade. I might have been like 5'4", 5'3", 5'4", 5'5", something like that. But Adrian was like 5'9". Like Adrian looked like a woman, bro, but she was a sixth grader. And she was like, she made me pay her a quarter to give her the note. I was like,
Wow.
I'm like, girl, what is this? The internet? And so in 1979, she's like, what the fuck? What's the internet? But anyway, yeah, man. So yeah, that's how I got to After the Love Is Gone. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, how I got to Reasons is there was a live performance that my father had of Earth and the Fire. Played it for everybody. Now this is not for me. This is for for the grown-ups and their enjoyment. I'm in the back room. I'm watching um, kung fu tapes and stuff like that. But hey, as a kid, there are times when you have to go to the bathroom, got to take a tinkle.
right.
You hear this music playing, live band, and
Wow.
somehow nobody notices you. You sneak your way and sit right in front of somebody, Indian style on the ground,
Right.
and you're just listening to this music,
Right.
and you're watching everybody's enjoyment,
Right.
tapping toes, singing along, humming along,
Right.
almost like they're there in concert.
Right.
Then there comes this one song, and it starts off with chop horns. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
Boom, boom, doo, doo, doo. And this all is playing for about maybe a minute.
Yep. Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh man.
Yeah.
And then here comes the harmony.
Right.
This is my introduction. This is not the original way of singing the song. It's not the album version.
Right.
This is the live performance
Live
where
performance.
we
Yeah.
where we can take all the risks in the world because we
Right.
have all the time in the world.
All the time in the world. Yep.
I can do whatever I want to do. I can
Yeah.
stop at this point,
Yep.
point to a musician, and have him play the instrument that
Right.
he's assigned to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Smith on the horns. Yep. Yep.
And he's killing it.
Killing it. Killing it.
A
Yep.
minute before Philip Bailey utters a single note, I'm
Right.
already encapsulated by this song
And loving it.
and already loving it.
Yep. And loving it, bro. And it's like, where has this song been my entire life?
As a shorty,
Yes.
I'm already singing this song. The
Yeah.
same thing.
Right.
Man, why nobody told me about this song?
Right.
Then
Man.
Philip Bailey opens his mouth.
Right. Yep. And
It's
I make
over.
it's over. After the love is gone, same thing. After the love is gone, same thing, bro. Right? Same thing. The same thing. And it seems like every time you see the live performance of After the Love Is Gone, they're outside in some venue where it's raining and people are holding newspapers over their head or something. You know what I'm saying? And the saxophone just blaring, and you're like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect right here.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Man.
oh my gosh. And like after the concert over, it's like you run into the car with your girl in the rain, and she done took her shoes off because she can't run. And then you get in the car, and then it's like making love in the rain, or can you stand the rain? I want to go outside in the rain, or whatever in the rain, whatever.
Purple Rain.
Purple rain. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And what you try to do at the end of the night was make it rain.
Make it rain. Yeah. 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 Some of it. Yeah, man, bro. Man, I appreciate this stitch of time right here, bro. This was excellent, bro.
I appreciate you for letting me have this conversation with y'all.
Bro, this is bananas right here, bro. I hate that Soulfinger missed out on it. Um, and others, I hate the fact that Bully missed out on it. He didn't, and Ron. But selfishly, I got to, what I'm saying? We kind of got to get in our bag a little bit.
Yeah.
So I hate that they wasn't here, but at the same time, it gave me the opportunity to ask you them questions, like you know what I'm saying.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah. So real quick before I get out of here, I want to ask Tony Braxton or Tony's '93 album.
Tony Braxton's
Um,
um Slow Wine, Lay a Head on My Pillow, and Anniversary
hmm,
were the songs that I gravitated to the most.
I love the entire album. I love Casaliers.
Yeah, that was a great outro.
Yeah, man, you talk, bro. When you talking about them, I'm gonna pull up the album just real quick because I got it on.
And
Um,
I think what it is
oh,
too is
oh,
that
I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say at a time too where like I love Gangsta Groove, but I
I
think
love
that was like
Fun.
yeah, I think that was like those songs were for the moment,
Yeah.
and there were times when it was like okay, yeah, it was a cool song. Like
Um,
the mood changed a lot with that.
my ex girlfriend
Yeah,
is my jam, bro.
we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that record
With that record, yeah, yeah,
just because we were mad.
yeah. And the album is so different, bro. Like the fact that Anniversary, Leaving was a good song.
Yeah.
Um, um, again, Times Square, 2:30 a.m. I love that. Fun Anniversary, Castle. Yeah, I just love the whole album, bro. I love the whole album. But was it better than Jodeci's album, Tony Braxton?
Um, the reason I would probably say yes is because I did not like songs after there was a pocket where I just didn't like the fast tracks from Jodeci.
Yeah.
So once you were done with the slow joints, it was like okay, I'm pressing skip to get to even the Jodeci hotline. I know it goes by a different name, but
Right.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I basically would either a skip to the next song, which was the ending song of
Right.
Success, or I'd rewind it specifically for the harmony of "Let us take
Right.
the time to keep it real." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was just that, like that point, I was like, okay, yeah, everything else can
Right.
go.
Right.
We'll show you how to love. We'll show you how to love somebody. We'll show you how to love. We'll show you how to love somebody. Like that was like, oh, man, you kidding me?
Right.
Like,
Right.
why did y'all make this a song?
Why did I make that a song? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once I got to song 4, I've kind of took the album out.
Yeah,
Yeah. My heart belongs to you. Cry for you, and my heart belongs to you. That might be.
hmm
I've never seen an album open like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, my heart belongs to you. Cry for you. I mean, those songs are better than, man. Listen, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
I'm sorry, bro.
no, no, no. I was saying, and for me, like, just keeping it going. Like, what about us?
Right.
Um, I thought that was, man, that's one of my favorites. Slide.
Right.
So I mean, again, yeah, there was a point where you were like, nah, this album goes,
Right.
and then you get songs like Sweaty, and it's like, what?
Yeah. Mm. Even their first album, the first 5 songs are fire, and then, it's kind of, you know, whatever you in the mood for. So yeah, I mean, I know that sounds disrespectful to Jodeci because their albums are pretty, for the most part, pretty good, right? But I don't know. The show, the after party, the hotel.
Probably their better. And it's funny. I think that was probably the album that I could listen to front to back,
Okay.
without even touching the button. Just let it play. I know,
Right.
yeah, you got to kind of stomach some of their faster, but this is again where I credit a lot of Stevie J in terms of his production because although the sound was different in
Right.
terms of, yeah, it's still in a hip hop pocket,
Right.
it didn't sound like their other works.
Right.
Or it just felt like, well, we know he's making we know he's supposed to be making an R&B track, but this felt like Father MC featuring Jodeci more than it felt like a Jodeci
Right.
song.
Um, how about the past, the present, the future? Did you like that?
Um, Jennifer was probably my only favorite song on there.
I liked every moment.
Everybody, I think everybody liked that one too. I did too. I don't want to sit there and but
Right.
yeah, the moment I heard Jennifer, oh man, I don't want to. Dude, I don't even want to hear anything else. Just, just let me live with this one. I don't
Right.
even know a girl named Jennifer today, but if
No,
I did,
I think that's the old school name. That's probably an old school name, man. But
I yeah, I would definitely stand outside of Jennifer Lopez's apartment, her penthouse, or whatever it is she's staying in,
right.
Jennifer Hudson's, and just sing this song.
Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer somebody, Jennifer
Just
Garner
anybody,
somebody.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Lewis,
yeah, Jennifer just somebody. Right.
everybody's favorite auntie. You
Yeah.
sassy thing. Let me sing this song to you.
Right. Right. Um. So in case this is for Ron, so Ron, this seals the deal, bro. Based off of what DSJ said, Jodeci is better than Boys and Men. Sorry, that's for Ron. You heard that band name all those songs, right? Boys and Men can't rock like that, and Boys and Men came out first. So yeah, man. DSJ, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. One day this week, man, I'm gonna do. I want to do whenever y'all get some time, if y'all can come through, or if it's just in the chat. I want to do a top 20 all time favorite hood movies.
Okay,
Right.
that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be different. That's gonna be
I wonder
different.
how many people are gonna start disparaging this. Oh, that
Yeah.
movie was trash, and
Scarface. I don't think
I, I,
Scarface is gonna make it.
I don't even know if Scarface is a hood movie because it wasn't designed for the hood.
No, no,
It,
but neither
it,
with
it's like
Timberlands.
it well, yeah. I just wanted to be for the sake of clarity. Like I think like a movie when I think hood movies, I think movies like Strapped,
Um, um,
Bokeem Woodbine's first movie.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I think
What's the movie? If you
Clockers.
if you at first you don't succeed, first you don't succeed. The Aaliyah movie in
Uh,
DMX.
a Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die. That's a hood movie. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a hood. Oh my god, we talking about. Hey, we have an idea that'll work well in terms of crossover. Jet Li, we're gonna have you fall in love with this
12-year
R&B
old.
princess,
Yeah, we gonna have you fall in love with this
and you're
12-year
twice her
old girl.
age.
Yes,
You're twice her age,
yes.
but for some reason you're gonna have a thing for her,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's gonna have a thing for you.
Right. Aaliyah and Older Men. Yeah. Is that original?
Yeah.
Uh, God bless
Oh,
America.
the troll in me wants to say something, but I don't. The artist, not the scandal.
Yeah,
As a reminder.
as a reminder. Right, right, right. Yeah, there are some movies that are hood movies that may have not meant to be hood movies.
Yeah.
Deep Cover, is that a hood movie?
Yes.
Hoodlum, is that a hood movie?
No.
Mm,
Gangster movie. Definitely in the crime
American
genre.
Gangster, is that a hood movie? Is
No.
that hood tested, hood approved?
But it is for tested, for the proof. Yeah.
Okay,
But it wasn't a hood movie.
so it's not a hood movie. Okay, Do the Right Thing, is that a hood movie?
Yes.
Ooh,
Because it's centered in a hood. It's centered around the hood with a hood topic,
Yeah.
as
Hmm.
opposed to like American Gangster, where it was universally about crime.
Yeah,
So
I
this could
got
have been anywhere USA.
Anywhere USA. I think you're right. I think you're right. So, man, on that note, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it, man. I feel like I stole 3 hours from you, man. I promise I'll try to give it back if I'm able to.
Nah. This was a great conversation. Hey, keep the 3 hours. Maybe we'll have a conversation somewhere down the line, and I'll be like, you know what? You owe me some time back.
Yeah, yeah. But
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 this one,
just want to say this though. The idea was fantastic, bro. Because
thank you.
at its essence, find a polarizing social media post and talk about it. You feel me?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire. That's a great idea. Yeah, that was a great idea. Everybody, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna wrap for the night. I don't know when. Um, I was gonna say, Uncle Sam title. I don't know when I'll see you again, but we're just gonna keep on rocking and rolling, plugging away. Thank y'all for rocking on vibes and stuff. DSJ, you got anything before we go?
Yeah, by all means, everybody have a great Labor Day and stay safe.
Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.